how hot the summers have been, we thought we'd try something different, a bit of an afternoon ride, and quite pleasant. About 4 o'clock, temperatures have dropped, so see how much better this is than the usual sweat fest.
Well, the grass is definitely greener on the other side of the fence. Lots of guys in the northern hemisphere complaining about frostbite, while we are sweating ourselves into dehydration mode. Bleah. But this late afternoon could be just what the doctor ordered. Also, we are trying out some new bling, although we didn't have any money, so it's not really classy bling.
One of the most important mods you can do after the anodised billet fuel cap, of course, is the roost protector. This one's actually a stock beta item. Really good if you've got slow riders in front of you.
Jeff is on his old Kato 350 EXCF. He keeps muttering about changing to a 2-stroke, but he's still on the pumpkin for the moment. He hasn't ridden for ages, so he is hoping his cheap bling will be a good substitute for lack of ability. Don't we all?
And then on the Kato we've got some sort of auxiliary fuel tank, and I believe this would be like a tiger.
Oh my god, why did I buy a KTM?
We are all moaning and groaning about the heat lately. I'm thinking of riding less and working more on the vids, so I might post quite a few more just in the next month or two. A big thanks to supporters who have been letting me know when other guys illegally download my vids, then upload them as their own on YouTube or Facebook. Some of you have even been reporting it on my behalf. Thank you. A lot of guys are making money by stealing other people's vids, which sucks. And even if they aren't making money, it's a dodgy practice. I've even had guys complaining, saying, "Why did you make me take the video down? I wasn't trying to make money out of you." Anyway, just to be ironic, please see this message I am using without permission. The good news, these guys often get shut down eventually. It only takes 3 complaints and their YouTube channel is closed. I think it's the same with Facebook. And as always, a big thanks to the 0.4% of subscribers who are supporting the vids and making them possible for everyone else. The next supporters only vids will include Enduro god Tim Coleman trying to teach me to ride better and failing. A behind the scenes look at Ruben Chadwick attempting some ridiculously hard obstacles. Also a ride in the technical terrain of the famous Wattagans area north of Sydney. If you aren't a supporter, you also get a pile of the previous supporter only vids too when you become a supporter. All for the cost of a cup of coffee each month. A frequently asked question, what gearing do I run? What suspension settings am I using? If I was a girl, what brand of tampon would I use? Well, I'm probably just lazy, but usually I never bother messing around with gearing. I just slip the clutch when needed. And if the suspension seems to be working fine, I really don't even bother playing with flickers. Unless something is really bad and making me crash, generally I'm just a lazy, cheap bastard and don't bother messing around with the bike much. Unless it's a project like our 250 SX Enduro conversion, which supporters asked for. And the tampons? No, look, if I had a vagina, I would go for pads. I like those winged ones, especially. Lots of guys have been asking when and where I'll be in Canada next year. As usual, the Traction E-Rag guys are treating me like a mushroom. They keep me in the dark and occasionally feed me shit. I did see this ad in the latest issue of Traction E-Rag for next summer. Apparently this is going to be a once-in-a-lifetime dirt rider's bucket list sort of trip. They'll fly guys into a remote area, give them a beater to ride for the week, and generally pamper and spoil them. Expensive? You bet. But the guys say they want to organise the similar coaching sessions to what we did last year for all the poor folk as well. Can't wait. Sad days, Andrew finally sold his beater cross trainer. After lots of minor injuries and his ongoing battles with gravity, he regretfully decided to stop dirt riding and now will probably hurt himself in his new hobbies of heroin injecting and windsurfing. He will be sorely missed. For about 2 rides, I reckon, then we'll probably even forget his name. Quite a few guys lament the days of the beater babe have ended. I figured she could only appear if beater Bob was a regular too, but for some reason most viewers weren't keen on Bob. Ah well. So, may the new year bring you endless opportunities to experiment with cheap bling, resist gravity, and enjoy the finest form of motorsport on the planet. Amen.